Howdy! Welcome back to Mycelium Obliteration Squad. This is the 6th episode. Can you guys believe that? I barely can. On the last episode, the party arrived at the port of Enakone, where they were met by Port Authority, I think, and they saw some sights at the port. They saw two ships, one with a black and white bird on it, and one with a red fish on it. Then they went to a tavern. They found out that Anton was a local legend of sorts. Then they got arrested. A lot of stuff happened. And now, to find the key of Enakone, they are on a train. Have any of you guys ever been on a train?
Yes.
Like a real big, not like some Amtrak stuff?
Well, what other kind of train is there these days?
Oh, there's like old ones.
Oh, you're talking about in real life?
In real.
Oh, gotcha.
In
I thought you were
Okay.
asking our characters.
No.
In real life?
I've gotten
no.
the Silver Dollar City one. Where you go?
Like the one in the zoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Slay.
so now that we know if you have been on a train or not, who are you?
I'm Sam. I play the character Zelb. Sweatpants.
I'm Isaiah. I play Anton Burmouth.
I'm Thomas. I'm going to be playing Red Gun.
And I'm Icarus, and I'm returning to play Mythicus.
Interesting. And I'm Nolan. I'm the DM. I'll probably be playing a lot of people today. And, all right, let's begin. You are, the three of you, because we have not met Mythicus yet, the three of you are shoved quickly onto the coach car of this train. The marshal has given you tickets, and now you're on board. The interior of the cars is a little cushy. There are seats, there are couches, and there are windows so you can see the lovely desert for as many miles as you can see. There are other people on this train, and they're kind of giving you weird looks, but they seem chill.
They seem chill. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, when they see a goblin, an old man, and a cowboy board their train, they're like, that's an interesting crew of people.
Listen.
Those must be the main characters.
There's a stand user on this train.
The legendary player character. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Here they are.
Anyways, I was gonna can I make a perception check to see if there's anyone on.
Yeah.
If there's anyone on board, we should
Yeah.
be looking for.
I may as well.
I might as
Wow.
well.
Oh, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, me either.
I
Anton,
got
you
a
better-
16.
Okay, thank God.
These old eyes
I
are
got
coming
6.
to use.
16 plus anything?
2 perception. Probably not. I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, no, I'm not seeing much.
All right.
I got
So
a
with
6.
a 16 in perception, you realize that the train has started moving, and it is moving fast. I mean, these old engines, they can push. There's every seat, pretty much every seat is full, except for the seats that you have tickets for. Is a booth where you guys will probably be sitting if you choose to sit. But there are people, and you realize by looking at these people that some of them are kind of dirty, as if they've been here for a while. They're sitting very comfortably. They know this area, this train. There's no sort of general culture present. These people, they all seem to be interacting with each other as if they know each other and they're friends, but based on looks, you see that they have almost nothing in common. You see there's like tiefling people, there's goblins, there's even a dwarf on here, which is strange because dwarves don't really move from their home very often. There are a couple emo elf kids in the back corner booth, as they tend to be, but this is a melting pot of people and of cultures.
Is there anyone that I happen to recognize or not really?
Yeah,
Anyone that you happen to recognize?
Yeah.
No, most of the people on the train tend to be younger, and the older ones are kind of gruffy looking. They're not going to be
Right.
recognizable if you did know them.
Alright, I guess we should sit down then. Make ourselves comfortable. I don't know. Do we know how long this ride is?
You do not. You can get off any time you would like.
Do we have any clue on when we're supposed to get off for the
You were given
Wizard Tower?
you were given the tickets, and you know that the Evil Wizard Tower is in the plains section of the continent. Right now, you're in the desert section.
All right.
Now, Hared, I would like you to roll me an Arcana check.
Slay.
I do not have a very high. I literally have a +0. Okay, I rolled a 16. I think we're good.
Okay, you're not super close to the tower.
Okay.
Now,
Are you gonna say that to us, or do you just know, or are you just gonna keep that to
I
yourself?
think I just feel it.
you just know.
I just, yeah.
You know deep
I don't even think
in
to
your
bring it up.
soul. Yeah. You're like, no.
Not there yet.
Okay.
We still got a ways to go.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll get comfortable then. I don't know.
Now,
What are
in-
you supposed to do? I don't know. I got a very low perception, so I'm not seeing much.
As you
Just-
take your seats and sit down in this well-worn bench, a person from the train comes over to greet you, as they can tell that you are an outsider.
Oh my god. Are you? No way. For real? Are you Zelb Silverpants?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, you're my favorite musician.
Really?
Yeah.
serious? I'm gonna
Okay,
cry.
okay. So I'm kind of new to music, but I've heard your songs, and people talk about them all the time. And
Really?
no way, you're on this train?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
We're going. Where are we going?
Or just going.
Okay.
Well, you should know that this train like never stops. So if you're like expecting to get somewhere, like you're not. It doesn't stop.
That's super cool.
That's a good deal
But
for a ticket.
hey, it's really cool
Yeah.
to run it. That's really, wow. I mean, huh?
I guess. Well,
Where
you know,
are you headed?
Where? Somewhere. The plains, I think.
The plains? Oh yeah. I mean that's, well, you know, you kind of lose track of time on the train. I think we're pretty far though. I think. I don't know. Can't remember the last time we passed the plains. It's been a while.
You don't. You. So are your character just in this pirate getup?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you-
No, I'm a pirate on a
Yeah.
train.
So what?
In the Wild West.
You seem like you don't really aren't supposed to be on a train. You look like you're supposed to have like a ship.
Well, yeah. So, funny story. Tried the ship thing, didn't really work out. But I don't know. Trains are cool. It's kind of like a ship if you squint and tilt your head, maybe.
I hate to agree, but I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm looking for something. I can't really remember what. No, yeah, I'm looking for something.
Is it buried
This is kind of
treasure?
embarrassing. Who are you?
Red Gun, nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. You're kind of like me. If I were on land, you know,
We have
pirates.
similar enough
Yeah,
hats.
cowboy. Yeah. Do you travel a lot?
I would
you
say
don't?
so.
You look like you're from here. You know, see,
Yeah.
I tried to walk into a bar here in Ennakone, and they said, you need to leave because you are a little bit too much. And listen, I'm not going to say that they're wrong, but that was a little bit rude. So we went to the train. Everyone who's like kind of outcast from society, we just hang on the train, and it's fun. You know, I play music a lot here. People like my music. People's never really liked my music before, so that's cool. People think I'm cool here. Yeah, I really want to be a hero, and I heard there might be something here that I mean, you know, you're a hero, Zell. Like you get
I
it.
am. Okay.
I mean, I think so. Well,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I would say so. You're my hero.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I know the planes will come eventually. I just
All right.
can't remember exactly when. I honestly can't remember when I got on the train. I've just been hanging.
Cut in here. Initially, I was kind of disappointed because I thought you had recognized me. So, in kind of a annoyed tone, I'm gonna be
oh my
like,
God, is that you?
yeah.
And we were all like, yes, it is.
So,
Maybe I do. What's your name?
you know, it's not important, but
Oh,
you don't want to become involved with us. Let me tell you now.
are you guys heroes?
No, we're
Oh my God.
What do you mean no?
This is
this.
this
Don't
is what the
encourage.
destiny. This
Wait,
is what
yeah,
I was
yeah,
talking
but
about.
at this point, like, what other career option is there? Is this even a
You-
career?
yeah.
Wait. You guys know, don't you?
Know what? What do you know?
You know what I know, and I know what you know.
Do you know what I know? Do
because
I know what you know?
I think we're okay. I'm smiling. It's really serious, but like I don't know. I can't seem to shake the smile because Silverpants is here. But yeah, I mean, you know, like the stuff that's kind of a problem. The stuff.
The stuff?
Yeah. I don't really know what to call it. It's kind of a.
I believe the scientific term is mycelium.
Am I what now?
Oh, Okay, I'm getting to start to think that maybe we're on different pages.
No. No, yeah, like the mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's like, well, not really mushrooms, more like mold.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, see, I heard about it, and I don't know, something called me to this train, and again, I've been trying to prove to I feel like I'm giving you a lot of information about myself that maybe I wouldn't tell a new person, but I'm gonna tell you because you're summer pants.
I feel honored that you're going to tell me these things.
Yeah, I mean, tieflings get a bad rap, and
I think it's ridiculous. They shouldn't get a bad rap like that.
really,
I think they're so
mean,
cool, honestly.
That's why I look up to you so much.
my
Because I mean,
God,
like,
stop.
you're definitely an outcast from society, and I just.
Oh my god.
Anyways, my parents said that I could never really be a hero, but
Well, they're
then I
wrong.
did, and then I kind of got lost.
Well, we can help you get unlost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're gonna be
save
unlost.
the world.
Where are you
I
from,
think.
kid?
I remembered, and now I can't seem to remember again.
Well, when you remember, let us know.
Somewhere.
You just know that
Oh
wherever
my
it is
god, I
isn't
never
here.
told you my name. So my name's Mythicus, but I go by Myth because that's just so much cooler.
That's
yeah,
so
I think
cool.
it describes my destiny. Like I'm destined to be like a myth, a hero of like fate and stuff. I don't know. Oh my god, I can't believe I met Silver Piece.
I'm gonna at this point pull Anton aside because we're not
Yeah,
big players.
we've just been kind of like staring at each other like this for like the past probably 20 minutes.
Also, yeah, maybe I should, for the audience, and well, for you guys, I should maybe describe what I look like.
Oh, yes.
So I'm, I'm relatively short for, I'm not as short as you, not as tall as, well, I guess you're normal height too. Anyways, I'm a tiefling, obviously in full pirate regalia, but it's like very well kept. I think I just thought it looked cool, and so I was like, yeah, I'll be a pirate. But my character definitely does not know how to be a pirate, so it's kind of just like fancy outfit that happens to be pirate. Yeah, I mean, I've got pretty dark red skin. I've got black kind of around the outer extremities, almost like I've been burned or something. That's kind of what it looks like frostbite. And yeah, I have golden eyes, and they remind you of summer.
Well, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, I've got several instruments. I've got like, gear on me. Yeah, definitely very aloof and excitable for sure.
This is like the complete opposite of the last character you had.
So yeah, I know.
What last character? I don't remember anything
I don't know.
about that.
That's not
Wait,
the last
who?
character. No, who?
Yeah, we
Never
have
mind.
no idea who that
We don't
is.
know who that
Talk
is.
Kill Will of our friend.
I think we all change throughout our lives. Like, we're all different people. My character's
I'm
like that, by
gonna
the way.
I'm gonna pull Anton aside and just quietly go. What do you think of the kid?
They're too good, is what I'm gonna say.
It's too good?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I know they're going to want to join us, and I can tell that.
And like over here, I'm like chatting up Zell.
Oh, yeah,
like,
we're
Yeah.
oh
just
my
sitting
god,
here
I'm so
talking.
excited! I get to go on an
And-
adventure with Zell and
Oh,
Superpants. So like, what have you guys been up to? Yeah.
And Red, you have to work with me here. This person cannot join our group.
They got a little too much gumption. I mean, they're gonna get themselves killed like first day.
That's what I'm.
And frankly,
Thank you.
I tried it before.
Thank you.
Parenting thing didn't work out too great. I don't really know if I can handle it. How old is your character?
30.
Okay. just
30.
tiefling, right?
But
forgot
I
what character.
act kind of like I'm
forgot how
a
old
late
my
teens
character was.
individual.
Okay.
It's almost like
Do you remember
I
all my
am,
characters? 'Cause I
but
don't
I'm
fucking
physically older than
Haven't
that.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have an age on your. the sheet?
No, I didn't write it down
Okay.
apparently. Anyways, I feel like we got enough going on, and as far as the last couple of days are concerned, we're very clearly not cut out for this already. I feel like adding another factor into this may screw things up.
And I'm gonna tell you now, this wizard tower is no joke. I mean, I'm pretty sure you two are going to die in this process, and
I've
you know,
definitely heard stories.
I don't want another innocent person dying on
So
my hands.
like while they're talking, I'm kind of like overhearing, and I'm like, okay, all right, I know what to do. Don't worry, I got this. And so I pull out my lute, and I just start playing a song. And
Oh my god.
what I'm doing here is I am actually giving you a bardic inspiration, so your
Ah.
character feels inspired
I thought you were
by
going to
my
try
song.
and persuade us to.
No, I'm giving you a bardic inspiration, which
I
is
will cry, that's so
1d8.
cute.
You add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
So yeah, I play the song and I'm just like, no, and I'm like singing, and I'm really, really trying to convince, like, no, I know what I'm doing. Come on, guys, please, please.
I'm gonna, since I'm enjoying your song, I'm gonna take out like a very cheap amount of money, coins, and hand it over. I'm just gonna be like, do you know the Seven Sons? By chance, I used to hear that song all the time.
Actually, someone was singing it on the train earlier. You must be from around here. I think they said it was a local song, and so I start like kind of playing like a rough melody of it.
Okay.
It's
I'm the kind
definitely
of,
not.
like,
It's not
yeah.
as good, but it's still. Do you want me to roll performance? We can decide if it sounds good.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do
we
that.
should.
I
Don't
was
worry,
not
guys.
even thinking
I
about
get
that.
a-
Let's do
I
that.
get a +8 to perform.
While you're rolling, I'm gonna say this is
You're
the
gonna
song
need it.
I have a
my
+10.
mother used to sing to me, and her mother before her. So this is a really strong song.
Yeah.
This is my song of Enikone, and it really represents a lot of my history here. So with that in mind, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13,
Okay.
so it's a little bit mid. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The performance is just okay, but
It
I am
passes.
playing the song.
I'm nodding my head along a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, despite what you guys, I don't know if did I hear what you guys were saying at all?
We were probably it was like
You're
kind
getting
of
chatted
like
up by myth
garble.
here.
I
Yeah.
was getting chatted by myth. But I'm debating on whether or not like I could have overheard or at least assumed what you guys were talking about. Could I have assumed that?
What's your passive perception?
15?
Yeah, you heard a little bit.
Okay. So I'm not really gonna acknowledge that, but I'm gonna my character be like, well, we at the very least have to help them get off the train. Can we at least do that?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
like, I don't have to go with you guys. Like, I mean, it's okay. I kind of enjoy the train. It's okay. I mean,
Well, I mean,
That's
you were
alright,
looking
I
for
mean.
something.
and I'm
Anyone
like,
would-
I'm doing like a,
You're doing that.
I'm like puppy dog eyes.
It's like asking your mom if your friend can sleep over
Like,
in front of the friend.
I don't have to. I just,
Do you want to try and persuade me?
Sure.
You don't have to persuade me. I already want you here.
What would I counter this with?
Let's let them roll first, and then we'll see.
That's a 24.
Wow.
Will
Yeah.
that work?
So actually, I think it's a great idea if you join.
See, I knew you.
I've had a full change of heart.
We're birds of the same feather.
Frankly, I just
Feather
really
of the
like your
same
hat,
bird.
and if you die, I get it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with sharing. Yeah.
You're not-
We can like trade back and forth.
Just between the two of us, if you actually die, I don't think I'll be able to handle another one of our friends' death on this little journey of ours. We've had a rough couple of days.
We should have a group therapy session. I think that would be great. I think it would be a good team bonding exercise.
And on this somewhat morbid note, the doors to the car open, and a well-dressed, elvish man, probably somewhere in his 30s to 40s, wearing a black suit with a black, white, and gray feather pinned to his lapel, walks in. He surveys the surroundings and notices the three of you, and approaches.
But not me.
No, not you.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay. It's still Silver Pants anyways. Come on.
Well, he nods to you as he recognizes you.
We're new. We're fresh meat.
Right.
True.
You three got a ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have all three?
Do you have all three of them?
I don't remember. I'll just say yes.
I don't remember what.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he handed you all three. I don't know why. Maybe
No.
I'm making that up.
Alright. He takes the tickets and kind of folds through them. You're the marshal people?
That'd be correct.
You're the marshals people?
Is
That
there,
would
is,
be
there, is there a
correct.
problem?
Oh, no, I don't think there will be a problem.
You guys met the marshal.
All right. Yeah, well. Yeah, good luck. Is there anything that we can get you? Any, hospitality type things? You need directions, the food, car, any of that on your
Just a
stay?
quick question. Do you happen to know exactly how far we are from the Plains region?
Plains region, we'll be there in about 10-ish hours.
Okay. I'd like to get some sleep. I haven't slept in 4 days.
We slept the other night.
That's true. I forgot. We slept literally last night. Disregard what I just said. Actually, I'd still just like to take
Gift
a
of
quick
gab.
nap.
You didn't say
That's
that.
all right with you to pass the time.
All right, well, would you like to see one of our luxury sleeping cars?
Is it free of charge?
Well, you already got the tickets, so yeah.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
All right, and he's going to lead the 3 of you.
Myth, come on.
He's going to lead the 4 of you to a luxury sleeping car. It's a long car, about the same length as the car that you were just in, except, you know, there are 2 doors on the sides. It's just a very narrow hallway, and then there's a room on the left and a room on the right. From the room on the right, there is an almost unbearable stench, and the room on the left is yours.
Super
he
fun.
slides the door open, and you see 4 bunks.
Cool. It's like it was meant to be. Come on.
It was. You know, see, I'm at the Marshall ones, and he didn't really like talking to me. I honestly think most people don't really like talking to me because I kind of ramble a lot and I go on and on. I just get so excited. Yeah, it's very fun.
Well, let
Anton,
them
give or take 3 days.
Oh my
2.
god.
I'm gonna put like a few coins.
Oh
like,
my god.
That's
Ignore
okay.
in
that.
front of you and be like,
I'm gonna
You know-
take the coins.
yeah.
I'm gonna give them to Mitt and say, please, for the love of God, buy yourself something good.
I mean, okay. I've dealt with people doubting me before. Let's do
including some of
more.
my own money.
And I like laugh, and there's like a little bit of a tear swelling out of my hand. I'm like, oh no, it's fine.
You guys need to chill out.
I
don't
want
oh
you
my
to
god.
survive. However, we worry genuinely for my own mental state. I need you to survive.
Then I think you should actually have these coins. I mean, if you need something, I can go get you something from the beverage cart. Yeah, actually, you said you need sleep. I have a sleep spell if you're having trouble falling asleep.
The conductor's
Anton, I'm coming
gonna.
around.
I love this character so very much. I love it.
It's so hard to go against you. It
Like
really
you're just
is.
so happy.
The conductor is gonna reach into his pocket and pull out some coins and say, "Well, if you're gonna be bunking with Myth, this is the least I can do."
Oh, come on, don't be like that, Gerald. Is that your name?
Yep,
Ah.
it's Gerald now. So Gerald, the conductor, is going to stare down Myth for just a second and say, "Please, let them get their sleep. They're gonna need it probably."
Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll probably need it too then.
Yeah.
I'm joining them. I finally found a party.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't care. Sorry.
I do care. Does that mean that you'll be leaving soon?
Yeah,
Perfect. You take good care of them, all right?
Oh, but you know, I'll come back around sometime and tell you how the song writing was going because I know you were really interested in it.
Yeah, you know what? You don't even have to do that.
I'll make sure
with
that
your
we
with
do.
your new friends, you don't
We
even
will
have to
both
do
come
that.
back.
Oh,
We both will come back.
that
and
is
we
so
will come and tell you
great.
about it.
The ticket prices are increasing soon, so you should maybe if you want to spend your money other places.
Anyway.
Well,
Anyway.
it's okay. You better get going.
Yeah.
So you've got to hit the sack, as
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
And I gotta make some reports to the boss. You know how it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, have fun with that.
Turns on his heel and leaves. And as he leaves, the feather that was pinned to his lapel falls. He does not notice, and he leaves.
I pick it up.
Okay.
It's fine now.
Is it,
I get another feather. I have 4 now.
by
Roll
any
for
chance, is it one of the dragon feathers?
Roll for investigation.
11.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you hold it, you do not feel the familiar, nice feeling that dragon feathers give you. If you remember, it fills you with a sense of nostalgia for a bygone era. The dragon feathers give you a feeling of warmth. This gives you a feeling of nothing. And as you hold it very close to your eye, you recognize this is a goose feather.
Why
Yes,
do
that
we-
would be a good example of a goose noise. But this is a goose feather.
Why does he have this?
Roll me history.
History. Jesus Christ. I'm not knowing anything. Nope.
Is that Gerald's feather? He told me it was really important to him.
I
I
got
should probably go give it back to him. Do you think he? There was actually something else I need. I could go run down and give it to him if you'd like.
Why is it important to him?
I don't know. It's a family heirloom or something.
Family heirloom.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Every time I talk to Gerald, he seems like he's trying to walk away from me. So he must just be really busy.
I don't
he
think
had
he
time
needs this
to
back. It's
tell
probably
the story.
I don't know if it comes off of his jacket so easily. It's not a family heirloom. He would care more about it, I
I
think.
guess that's fair. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. You know, he's got the
Probably.
pocket watch, he's got the pen, he's got the hat, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
When we walked in here, did anybody else notice that absolutely foul stench coming from across the hall?
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it because I didn't know what it was, but I'm glad you said something.
I don't want to mention it, but frankly, I get the feeling that if we don't investigate and at least discover what the source of that ungodly odor is, I won't be able to get any sleep on this fine afternoon. So, would anyone care in joining me in looking into that car or room and seeing what's going on?
I'm gonna kind of point to my nose and go, my smell's going out anyways, so
You should go in.
You
'cause
know.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
investigate something? Is this the first mission?
It is.
Yeah.
You know
I'll
what?
go with you. Yeah.
All right.
It is.
I think
And I like do a little.
Yeah.
Our first treacherous
Jump.
mission, we're going across the hall of a 6-foot wide train car.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Myth should take lead even on
You
this
know,
one.
Hey.
that's a great idea.
Come on. You
Don't
should take
think
lead,
of it
okay?
as hazing. Think of it, we're putting you through the ropes, and we're going to make sure that you're
Oh, I mean,
capable
I
of
love,
it. It's
I love
a training
talking.
mission.
No, I love talking to people. It's probably best if I go first. People love talking to me too. So, you know, if there's a problem, maybe they'll be understanding if I go talk to them.
You're going to be a very valuable asset to us.
Yeah. And I'm already like gung ho, like going out to investigate
You
the
go.
cell.
Go.
Alright.
Stay near them.
Zell being the real parent. Go watch them.
So
I've now
Watch me
taken.
up.
They are now. I'm very protective of this person, and the more you disrespect them, the more I will be mad.
So you have exited your room and you're heading. You're at the door to the other room. How are you going to approach this situation?
I have my cloak over my nose
Yes.
because I can't.
I mean, I'll just knock.
Okay, as you knock the door, you wait a second to hear no response.
Oh, there's a dead
I'm
body in
gonna
there.
go up
There's a
and
dead body
knock
there,
even
100%.
louder.
You knock even louder,
Yes.
and there is no response.
There's a dead
Okay,
body in there
you-
for sure.
Come here. Back up.
You ever seen a dead body?
Yeah, once or twice. It's not my
Okay.
favorite thing. You know.
Yeah, but
I don't think anyone enjoys.
I
seeing
want to
that.
make my
best.
thoughts known. I'm worried that it's going to be one of the infected ones. So should we just leave the door closed?
You know,
The
you
problem-
did say you needed sleep. What if we like address it in the morning?
It might,
I'm sure it'll be fine. We can put like a little lock on the door just in case.
I don't know how I feel about sleeping while it's down the hall.
I mean, we don't know what it is, though, is the problem. It could just be a crate of fish or something ridiculous. I don't know. Have you seen this train? I have no idea what could be on there.
I'm gonna kind of
you can open
bring
it.
my ear up to the
We're
door.
gonna back up.
Can I hear anything at all?
No, there is
No,
a
okay.
complete stillness. You can
Yep,
hear the
it's dead
rumbling
body.
of
There's a
the
dead body.
tracks.
It is a dead body.
Well, we could ask the conductor, right? I mean, I would think he would know if there
Well,
was.
he didn't acknowledge it at all when we
Yeah.
walked over here. You'd think he'd be like, sorry about that, that's just this. If he cared at all. I don't think he cares.
I think he just wanted to get as far away from our party as possible.
What you know? Fair. He didn't seem very thrilled with us anyway. If anything, he seemed very excited that we're going somewhere and probably going to die in the process. So,
He did seem rather enthusiastic about our departure from train and possibly this lifetime.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, we can go in. You know.
You want to take a crack?
Be
Sure.
You two
careful.
falling back? Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and open the door.
I'll back Myth up on this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so are you just opening the door? Just-
Well, like hesitantly, because like while I was very gung ho, the way they're acting about it, I'm like, okay, maybe I should be a little nervous, and so I'm like hesitantly opening the door.
okay.
I don't know if this is a character question or not. Have you seen the? Well, you said that you talked about the.
I've heard about it.
Okay, so you
but
haven't actually seen
my character
the-
has never encountered it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So your character needs to be keeping
Yeah,
an
gun
eye
is
out.
drawn.
Gun is drawn. My saxophone is. I'm kidding. I don't actually know. I have my. What do I have? Oh, I don't know. I'm just
I'm
standing
waiting.
there. I'm standing behind you guys.
Okay. You open the door, and a wave of heat hits you
Uh-oh.
and crawls up your nostrils as this foul stench is unavoidable at this point. It smells almost like rotting fish. You made a joke that it was a crate of fish in there, and I hate you because on one of the bunks is a briefcase cracked wide open, and inside of it is a fish. Would somebody like to roll me a perception
Yo,
check?
man, oh, man,
I think it's 16.
16?
Pink.
don't bother
I'm
asking.
not seeing
Don't
that.
bother.
19.
19. Okay. As you step closer to inspect the fish, it takes quite a bit of bravery and what is the word? Constitution to be able to approach this foul box. But as you do step closer, you look into the case and see face to face a red fish.
It's the red herring gang.
It's the red
Dude,
herring
can
gang.
so I've been on the ocean a while. Can I like roll and see what type of fish this is and then like
Yes, if you've been
Look
on the ocean
around
for a
it,
while,
like-
if you've been on the ocean for a while, you know for a fact that this is a red herring.
okay.
Those rascals that Marshall warned us about.
You know, my mom told me a story that like if you see a red herring, you should go the other way because it's just trying to distract you from your real purpose. And you know, it's never failed me once. So I feel like we should maybe just go to bed.
That would be unwise, you hear. A strange voice from the box as the fish, who was flopped on its side,
What?
turns its neck up to look at you.
What?
And I
And to
like,
hear the rest of what it's saying, we'll get you back in the next section.
oh my.
What?
What? The fish is talking.
Welcome back. Fish is talking.
Why is the fish talking?
Why is there a talking fish?
So I will say, as soon as that happens, I will be casting Prestidigitation, Shower of Sparks, and then like running and going like behind, like, what just happened?
Sparkles.
Yeah, sparkles. Again, harmless sparks. They're just. That was my my character's reaction was, huh, huh, and then yeah, ran and hid behind her red.
Okay.
All right.
Fish don't usually do that.
I
Yeah.
think so. I think I agree with you there.
Well, I'm not a fish.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm a fish now. All right. The fish takes a deep breath in because, anyway, and begins to expand in size. You hear lots of clicks and pops, and there are
Ew.
horrible, horrible joint noises. And you see in front of you now a man. He is a heavy-set man. He's about 5'1", 5'2". And he's wearing a kind of nice outfit of a red suit.
Okay.
All right, what is going on, fish man?
Yeah.
I'm not a fish man. I'm just a
You
man.
were just a fish and now you're a man. I think you're a fish man.
It's like
Well, I'm a
werewolf
man
or
now.
fish?
I was that's
A werefish.
not necessarily. I'm just a druid.
Okay, fair enough.
Never mind then. Fine.
What are you doing in the briefcase?
I'm a terrible druid. All I can turn into is this fish.
Oh,
So you're a werefish. I mean,
That's not no. I think if I tried really hard, I could learn to be other animals. But right now, I can only turn into this fish.
I'm gonna.
Why specifically a red
we'll have
herring
lots of
though?
practice.
Oh, it's a sick joke. People have been calling me that my entire life. My name is Redmond Harrington.
That was cruel of your parents.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
they
if
weren't
you-
the nicest people.
If you keep practicing the magic, I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, I think it's probably time we should leave Mr. Redmond Harrington alone.
Yeah, my apologies for breaking and entering into your compartment. We smelled fish, thought there was a dead body. I'm sure you understand. No, have a good evening.
No. He pulls, he pulls a gun from his hip and points it at you.
That fish has
Okay.
a gun.
So,
my
so
God,
I'm
fish has a
gonna
gun.
immediately pull a gun back.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I'm not compensating for anything.
Okay.
This is Marshall's gun, which I was given last time, which is a real revolver instead of my traditional stick pistol. And when Red's holding it, it's not microscopic; it's a normal pistol.
Oh, okay.
All right. You got a gun too. Great. Thing is, you've seen too much. I can't let you leave.
That seems a little
What
dramatic.
exactly was you turning it from a fish into a man? You werefish. Explain what's going on and we'll leave you alone.
Exactly. I see. That's what I do here. I lay in my briefcase as a fish, and I gain reconnaissance. You know, the people that run this train, they're not my friends.
Well, I mean, we can leave you alone.
Did you just say that you were a spy who disguises himself as a fish?
Yes, and I know if I disguise myself as a fly or some other animal, maybe a moose, it would be better. But nope, all I can do is this fish.
Okay. I don't even know where to begin.
I really don't know. I don't know what to, a fish man just pulled the gun on us. Should I just kill him?
No, because then we have to worry about getting a dead body off the train.
Let's
There's a window.
No.
Can we, can I try and persuade the fish man?
You've got a high enough persuasion.
Listen,
Go for it.
we'll be getting off the train in a little bit anyways, so we'll just leave you to it, you know.
Get out of here.
It's really
Frankly,
not that big a deal to me, honestly.
we're not even
You
from
can,
this continent.
whatever you do is up to you, honestly.
Live your life, slay, you know?
I know that's not true. See, you're Mythgis, right?
Oh.
You've been on this train for as long as I have, longer than I have, actually.
Yeah, but see, now I have a reason to get off. So, I'll be leaving.
Wait a minute. Yeah, sis. You're not quite friends with the conductor, are you?
Well, you see, I would say that we're friends, but I don't know that he would describe us as friends. But really, you know, it's all up to interpretation.
You are not
like,
friends with the conductor, is what I am hearing.
Not.
Wow.
Well, we're working on it.
I think
I'm trying.
I think the Myth
quite
here is
rude.
friends with the conductor. I just don't think the conductor's friends back.
Myth is friends with everybody. So if you're not friends with Myth, then there's
Yeah, I mean,
something wrong with
we
you.
could be friends if that's the problem. You know, it's all good.
We could be friends indeed. The Redmond is going to holster his pistol with one hand up as a shot, as a sign of good faith, and he's gonna look at you and say, "You think you could get me an audience with the conductor and his pals?"
I can sure try. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing if not you know, giving it the old college try. So yeah, I can. Yeah. Do you want to like meet here? Do you want to meet?
Oh
in
no,
the-
no,
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
See, I know that they've got a luxury car up front, but I've never been brave enough to go up there by myself.
So you
But
just
now
want,
that I've
you
got
just want
you
me to like
guys,
arrange the meeting? Do you have a specific time? You know,
What's your
your
availability?
pet brim is perfectly blocking me
Well.
from the one's place.
if I'd like to see them as soon as I possibly could, and
I
if you
also-
could join me, that would be very nice. All of
Like
you.
all, oh,
Well, I mean, if you squint, this is kind of like a quest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
if you squint. I do also, flip table. I also have his little quill, so I
I
don't
was
know if
gonna
that would make a
say
difference.
we do have this
I mean,
quill,
yeah,
so
we
we
need
can
to.
get
We
the
kind of need to speak with him anyway. So yeah, that's fine.
On what business do you need to speak with them?
We just need to return something to him. He left it in our car. I don't think he noticed, so we're just gonna give it back. You know,
What is it you need to return?
it's just something he wears.
I suddenly get the sneaking suspicion it's much more important than we initially let on.
I know, that's why I picked it up.
Well, it's like a little feather, you know, for the, you know,
It's just a
Just a feather.
decoration.
it is a goose feather, I believe. That's what Zelb
Oh
said.
my God.
Yeah,
And I would
well.
trust Zelb.
Perfect. My suspicions were correct. I'd never seen the conductor, of course. He's a spineless man, so he'd never actually come into my line of sight. He was too afraid of me and my large personality. It had nothing
I'm not
to
sure
do with the
conductor
stench.
is afraid of anyone. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
But that's it. He's one of them.
One of what?
Those bastards, the Wild Goose Boys.
Okay, I understand where this is going. This is some kind of
completely
petty gang
forgot.
squabble.
So,
Okay.
just, you know, totally hypothetical question. I lost my train of thought. Ignore what I just said. I do know what
That's
I
in
was about
character,
to say.
by the way.
I do what I was about to say.
What my friend is trying to say here is that we may be able to help out your predicament if you guarantee our safe passage off this train.
So,
Now, what
are the,
exactly?
so are the two gangs, Wild Goose Boys and the Red Herrings? That's
Yes.
two of them? I think I remember that vaguely. I remember the
Yeah.
Red Herrings, because
They
that
have
stuck with
ships
me.
too, yeah.
But I didn't remember, I feel like I should remember that from picking up the
Are you
The goose
part of the
feather.
Red Herring Pirates?
I
Oh my
am
God.
the Red Herring Pirates.
Oh.
He is
Well,
all
that's
over
pretty
it.
cool. You know, I ran into them once. They didn't really like talking to me. I don't know if it's because they actually didn't like me or if they just didn't like how I talk. But my mom always said if people don't like talking to you, just punch them and then they'll like you a little bit more. But I think that's
What?
kind of mean. So
I'd
I
be
don't do
very
that. I
I'm
just
inclined to
talk
really
meet your
glad that
parents.
you didn't listen to rants about that.
I do remember hearing about this, but that's in the past. We're pals now. You're part of the family.
Oh, okay. You know, my parents would be proud of me if I joined a gang, so that's probably fine.
Hey, we
Who
are
were your
here.
parents?
You know.
We are a party. Unfortunately, we cannot let them be part of your family, but I appreciate the offer.
Well,
I'm sure they do too.
I mean, we can help you out though. I'm sure
Yeah,
that'll be
we'll
fun.
help you.
What exactly do you have in mind for the conductor who happens to be a member of the Wild Goose Boys?
well, let's just say we're gonna.
We're gonna tussle.
Yeah,
He's gonna be well. How experienced are you? You are
Sorry.
Okay.
What?
At this
Sorry.
point,
experienced.
At this point, I'm kind of I'm gonna kind of walk up and I've just been listening in. I'm blocking the door entirely.
Okay.
At this point, and I'm gonna look at it and be like, I just cannot stand all of you gangs. See, you're what gave good companies like mine a bad name. And I'm gonna kind of look towards Gun at this point, and we're not letting this guy anywhere near the conductor.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Frankly,
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
No matter what
I intend to
we
put an end
need.
to this petty squabble if it's the last thing we do. Frankly, I hope it's not the last thing we do. We have much greater business to attend to.
Yeah, I just want to get.
Precisely.
I just want to get to this tower, man.
You can't tell me that I'm the type of person to give companies a bad name. Do I look like a company? I'm barely even a man. Most of the time, I'm a fish. You
That's
are
real rough.
misplacing your prejudice against me, and I am quite offended. Now, if we could just go eliminate the Wild Goose Boys and just get this
Eliminate. Hold
all-
on. You
Eliminate.
did
At
not
first
say
you
that.
just wanted
you said
to
you were going to
speak
meet
with
with
them.
them.
I was searching for the word. Yes, eliminate.
Okay, well,
Okay, well then unfortunately we can't
I
do that.
no longer am involved. Well,
We're involved, but we're just not going to help
Involved
you.
in a different
here's
way.
the thing. Man to man. Man to fish. Man to werefish.
And to wear fish.
If you want us to get involved, specifically the two of us, we have a bit of a beef we want to squash with you. So, if you want us to squash your beef, we will also squash you.
Well, I'm interested. Tell me more.
Did you not? think
Anton, any thoughts? I didn't expect to get this far.
You know, I was planning on just getting rid of the red herrings. To be
Just as
quite
a whole?
honest, I can't stand this man, but if we could get rid of the Wild Goose Boys and at the same time,
Can we? How are we going to get rid of them? Like off the train? Like what are you wanting to do?
well,
I mean, more,
off
I
the
was
train
thinking more the plane of
and,
reality,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna pull Zeb to like Zelb to a sidebar and be like, okay, I have a plan.
Okay.
What if we get them to make up? Like the two different gangs. Like if the problem is because they don't like each other, what if we make them like each other and then they're friends again?
I like the concept of that idea. I think it's a great idea. I don't like. the
Okay,
word.
let's do it. Okay, we'll help you.
Sounds good.
What?
Zeb likes my plan.
That's not what I said.
this is what happens when you get two bards together and talking and they get bad ideas. Well, you know what? My chips are in. I'm for it. Why not? And
You
I lean over
know.
to Anton and I just very, very quietly say, if it goes wrong, we'll just kill all of them.
If it goes
That was the
bad, then we
plan.
can save the day.
If
Win-win.
they make up, then they make up. That would be the.
You know,
What would
at the
they
end of the day, we're just trying to get outlaws off the street. And if the
Maybe.
outlaws are no longer outlaws, then I guess there aren't any outlaws on the street.
Exactly.
Maybe if we play a really, really good song together, they'll like it, and then they'll be friends.
There's a chance. There's a 5+ 10 to performance. So maybe there's a
Between the two of
possibility.
your stats block, I don't think that's entirely out of the question.
I love bards. Yeah, okay. I mean, we should probably rest first.
Oh,
but-
absolutely. You can
but
wait till the morning.
Well,
This is
I don't want to leave you alone. You're gonna go find the conductor.
there is.
Well, he said he wanted us to take him.
Yeah, well. See, this is a feud that's been going on for longer than any of you guys know. It's one more night won't hurt. If you need a rest, go ahead and take it, and I'll take mine right here in my bed. And he gestures to the briefcase sitting on the bed.
Is that comfortable?
Oh, very.
Okay.
Have you ever been a fish?
No, I can't turn into
Would you
one.
like to?
No.
Okay.
Thanks, though.
I don't even know. I can't do that.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
a failure. I'm a terrible druid.
Hey, you can. I believe in your abilities.
I'm much better mob boss than a druid.
It's okay. You know what? We'll figure this out in the morning. You take a rest.
Yeah, figure it out. It's humans, not even fish or moose or cool animals.
I'm
Whatever,
just gonna
let's go.
slowly
All right.
back
let's go.
up.
We can go. I'm so sorry. We will let you be. All right. All right. We all go back to our car and we close the door and we reevaluate what just happened.
From the other side of the door, you hear various joint popping noises and then flopping.
So he definitely did turn back into a fish. Okay.
No. He turned into something awesome this time. You just aren't looking at it.
So
I wanna
I
help him.
really like this plan. I think that if we can get them to be friends again, then kind of, all the problems will be solved.
I agree. But I don't know how realistic it is.
Well, it's worth a shot, right?
I mean, I
Well-
guess if they don't get along, we can just kill them all.
Here's the thing.
I'm
If
gonna
it
pretend like I
doesn't
didn't
work,
hear that.
if it doesn't work, we don't have to come to violence. If it doesn't work, we know where the man sleeps. He sleeps in a briefcase as a fish. We can simply throw him out the train's window. Problem solved.
And we don't actually kill him.
Well, we don't know if it kills him. The odds are high,
We
but
don't
not 100%.
try to.
I mean, I'd like to avoid killing. Tieflings get a bad rap, and I'm trying to prove to my parents that I can be a hero, and
Well, I mean,
so I think we should try the friends option first.
all right.
Okay.
Considering that's a mob boss.
Now,
there's a
I'll be
chance.
honest. I've never been the best at making friends. However, you seem like you are decent enough considering that in the span of only about 30 minutes, you've managed to convince two people who are absolutely certain to not have you join along, and now we're relying on you for plans. So, you know what? I'll go with it again. Why not? Hasn't led us astray quite yet.
Good. I'm also, well, I'd like to think I'm really good at making friends. I have a lot of friends. I don't know that a lot of people would say I'm their friend, but I do.
Okay,
Have
that
friends.
answered my question.
Okay, we should go to sleep.
Okay, let's sleep. Good night, Honkshoe.
Okay, and as you... Sorry, whoop.
I was just going me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. As you begin to take your long rest, all of you do take a long rest, by the way.
I don't think that makes a
It's
difference.
dream time.
It's dream time.
Yep, everyone roll me a
Exciting.
d20.
Okay. I need to. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten rid of my
Should
spell
die.
slots. 6.
6, okay.
Do we add anything?
7.
I'm gonna assume
No, just a flat d20. 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4, 6, 6, 7.
You got a 6?
Oh my
We rolled
god.
really well.
Wow, I'm glad we got these rolls out of the way now.
I was gonna say, I'm
Okay.
glad this wasn't, during a fight.
Okay, so due to the bumpy nature of your beds, you do not sleep very well. However, you do still have dreams, starting with Myth. You dream of a home, and it's not one that you really remember, but you understand the concept of a home, and so it's sort of an abstract meshing of your subconscious. It feels very warm, and as you look inside, you see two figures standing closely to each other, and you begin to walk towards this home when you wake up.
Oh.
Red gun. It's time for the classic. It's you seem you rolled a 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. The tower that always appears to you in your dreams, the dark, scary, evil wizard tower that you are heading to right now, is further away than it has been in your past dreams, even though you are physically closer. It feels as though it's not calling to you as much as it had. It's as if there's something in the way, but you can't quite tell what it is. Zelp, you dream of a dog, something nice, just something cute and sweet
Okay.
for Zelp.
Thanks.
The dog is curled up, and then it starts to be pet by a person that you recognize, someone that you care about a lot, but they're far away. You aren't quite sure who the person is, but you know that you recognize them. You know that it's someone you haven't seen in a long time, and part of you really wants to see them, but part of you is a little afraid. And Anton, you are polishing your sword once again in this dream, when the sword, you've polished it to a point where you can see your reflection in the blade, and you look much younger than you do in real life. You flip the blade over and start polishing it, and then you look and you see a much older version of you. You take a deep breath and you set the blade to your side, and then you wake up. And that's everyone's dreams. Good night. Or good morning, I guess, but it was a good night.
You slept well. Honk shoe. I can't move too much. I don't want to mess with my mic.
The first thing I'm gonna do is check and make sure Anton has not run.
Yeah. Check Anton's bunk. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of poke my head out. Still here,
Okay.
surprisingly.
Yeah, well, where are you going to go?
That's true.
That's a good point. He could have gone to the food cart.
Could have gone to the food cart. Could have gone to the bathroom. But that's as far as you can go.
Yeah, I begin doing what I do every morning, which is strumming my lute quite loudly and singing. I was singing the song that you, and like I feel like I've actually woken you guys up doing that, and I'm like practicing the song, and I'm like, Anton, I think I'm getting it. Yeah, I think I remember it. Yeah. I'm trying
I'll
to strum it
actually,
again.
I've woken up and it's actually brought me like a
Yeah.
short happiness
Aw.
as I kind of wake up to
Aw.
that song, and I'll kind of just be like,
That's
keep
so
at it,
cute.
kid.
Yeah.
You're getting
I'll
there.
keep working on it. Yeah. Yeah. There's this little melody that I can't quite remember, but I think I'm getting it.
Any chance you have a snooze setting? Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone
My
roll your
character actually
perception.
fully.
Okay, let's go check on that guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Redmond.
Redmond Harrington.
I'm gonna actually stop you before we go.
Okay.
And should we go talk to the conductor first? Before we start bringing this guy who most definitely wants to kill the conductor?
We should
Just
maybe,
like,
you know,
you know.
not that I
Yeah,
think we
should-
should pick sides, but maybe we should see what the lesser of two evils is if it comes to that.
Yeah.
Watch them both be. Watch them both be like just some people that were like, I just want to be a druid, better druid. Other one's like, I just want to be a bard.
The other guy turns into a goose.
I was about to say he's
Turns into a
actually a
goose,
wild
yeah.
goose.
And they just want to be good. They just want to be buddies, but they can't because they live in different realms of the world. One is in the air,
Yeah.
one's in the sea. So
Well, one's
star-crossed
a
lovers.
reef,
Interesting.
moment.
Star-crossed lovers,
Oh my gosh.
actually. They
Romeo
can't
and
be together.
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh my god.
My bosses.
Well, I know the fields are kind of coming up soon, so we should probably do this sooner.
Yeah, we only got a couple hours left till we're at our stop. Well, does this train stop? I know you said it
Well,
doesn't stop, but
It like
it picked us up.
pauses for you to get off, but
I
then
think
it
that's how most trains work.
just keeps going.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No
From
chance
what I
we'll need to like dive
understand.
off the side of it is what I'm asking.
The train does make stops.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. There were
It
a
just-
few
it-
stops that it made it.
It just
middle of
runs
the
in a
night.
loop, but
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Because the plane is a donut. It goes around the donut.
It's only on this continent, but
It goes around the part of the donut that is this continent.
Donut content
That's-
in the donut. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Okay,
That's like
let's
Knives
go
Out.
talk to this guy, and I'll be like, hey man, you dropped
your
your goose
history?
feather. I forgot to give it to you yesterday.
Okay.
So
so
let's go talk to this guy.
Okay.
Let's
I will tell you.
go.
So to get to that, you have to pass through multiple carts or more cars to on the train. So on the way to the conductor, you notice that he went up the train. So you head up. The next car is the food car. They're serving breakfast. Does anyone like to stop for anything?
Yeah, I mean,
Is there a muffin? I'll take a muffin.
There is not a muffin.
What?
Roll perception.
it's a stupid train.
I probably didn't even ask you that. That's a 19.
18
18.
plus.
I got a 22, 21, 22. I don't know. What's 19 plus 3?
Yeah, 22. So the breakfast section of this train is a little lackluster. Smells a little off, but it looks just like normal eggs, just in a tray. You know how hotels they have those gross
Oh,
wet
yeah.
eggs in a tray?
They just have eggs in a
Yup,
tray.
Just eggs in a tray. Not just one. 3 eggs. 3 trays of eggs. And that's
A lot
it.
of eggs.
That's it?
A lot of eggs, yep.
I don't like eggs, so I
Okay.
guess I'll have to move on.
Question. I've been on this train a while. Is there like, so the way you've been describing it sounds like there's different sections of the train. There's like first class, etc. So would there be like a nicer section towards the front?
Sort of.
Okay.
The people to the front would probably have like a personal chef in the same way
Gotcha,
that the
okay.
people in the back probably just make food for themselves.
I see. Okay. That's what I was wondering.
All right, let's keep going, I guess. Do you guys want any eggs, though?
I'm gonna take a spoonful of eggs, and it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch
Okay,
your
so-
reaction and just
All right.
pass on.
Let's go.
You have had you eat a spoonful of eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you have had normal eggs before. That is not this,
Okay.
or this is not that, I guess.
There's not. I don't know what kind of chickens they've got on this train, but it's not chickens.
You're probably not chickens.
They're probably not chickens.
Okay.
The other diners, as you would have seen in your perception check, the other diners are having a great time feasting on these eggs, as if there is nothing wrong with them.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yep.
Do you
I
eat
might-
these eggs?
No.
Okay.
Seems like a fruit guy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I actually really do
Good,
like
you get, like,
fruit.
That
good
You know,
is
like
that-
I eat fruit.
No,
balls
no,
actually.
no, Oh my God, no! I didn't realize how that.
Sounds
No.
like a fruit guy.
No.
Wow.
No, I thought you were making a joke that I'm fruity, which, yes.
Well, I mean, I know that part, but no, that wasn't a joke.
That's what I thought.
That's the way I took the
That's how I
joke.
took it. I was
No,
like,
no, I was just no. I
anyways,
just thought you liked
That's not even what I thought. I was just stirring the pot for no reason.
I was saying it as are you calling him fruity? In like an offensive way, and you're like, no, I'm calling him fruity in the nice way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on, please.
So after the food car is you enter the car and you are hit by a cloud of cigar smoke. It is not super easy to see in here. The
Alright.
walls of this car are lined by leather couches that's dimly lit. There is a man in the corner with a nice three-piece suit on and a little fedora type thing. He's singing some sort of song. There are a bunch of elvish-looking men in suits as well, lining the couches. They all have pins of goose feathers.
Take my goose feather and pin it to my
This is definitely a mob thing. Definitely. Are there any cigars just around that I could grab?
You sure? There's a concierge in this car, and he looks at you enter. Welcome to the mob thing. Would you like a cigar?
Yes, I would actually. I would love a cigar.
All right, he hands you one. You got a light?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll pull out like matches and. Light
I thought you were gonna pull out your
Your
gun.
pistol.
Oh, you know what? That's so much cooler. Yeah, I got one.
Is that the real gun? Or is it, okay,
No, it's
yeah.
just a stick one. Just a little comedic flame pops out the tip and lights the cigar.
Okay.
Should I pin the goose feather to my coat, my cloak?
That's actually a very good idea.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the feather out of my whatever I hold all
And
my
we're gonna
stuff
be.
in,
You know what?
and I'm gonna just pin it there.
Sidebar. Here's how this goes down. Zelb here is a wild goose boy. We're bodyguards hired by said wild goose boy.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm a good bodyguard.
Sounds good.
who can do the talking?
Huh?
Or should we just move through this as fast as we can?
Well,
Well, seeing
because
as though
are we
you're
still
the wild
looking for
goose
the
Look at
conductor?
the conductor.
Yeah.
We can ask him. I'd be like,
The
'cause-
conductor is in this room.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry
Great.
for not mentioning that. My fault.
Well, none of us did a perception check, so
Oh yeah.
I guess we could do that. But you
Yeah.
kinda told
Roll
us.
a perception check.
Wow, I'm not seeing anything. That was a nat one.
18.
20.
So technically,
20.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
guys look
nat
around
20.
and
Yeah.
you see
nat
there's.
one, nat 20.
Jeez, there are about 8 people in this room, and most of them are nicely dressed. But then there's a group that's sort of raggedly dressed, and so it's 2 raggedly dressed ones, a very well dressed one, and that one is also well groomed. He has slicked back hair, and he just has an air of authority. And then he has 2 more raggedly dressed people to his left.
Are they all kind of grouped up together, like all in
Yeah.
the front, all in the middle, or something like that?
Yeah, they're just on the sides of this car.
Okay.
I'm gonna take back what I said and not pin that to my shirt because if the conductor's in this room, I'm not gonna want to do that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's fair.
I'm gonna
I'll let
take
you do that
back.
because I should have said that he was in this room.
I'm
yeah.
gonna
he's,
take
he's
that
in
back.
the like far back corner.
Okay, I'm gonna take it back. So we see him. He's here.
Is the concierge still? like, with
Concierge
us?
is like right here, yeah.
We're looking for a meeting with the conductor.
Oh yeah, conductor's right over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, his name is Gerald. I gave him that name.
Yeah, Gerald's right over there.
Okay, we go back to Gerald. Hey.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's you guys. Good to see ya.
You
Oh.
drop this.
Oh. Ooh. He pins it to his lapel sort of
Okay.
hastily. Thank you. It's a good thing nobody else noticed. I would have gotten in some trouble.
Yeah, we guessed that.
What are you guys doing up here?
So we have someone that wants to meet with you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we kind of like stumbled into him and kind of as a favor for like, you know, kind of intruding on his space. We said that we'd try and get you to come talk to him.
Who was it?
You know, he didn't mention his name. And,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
his face is blank. You know my memory thing. Yeah, I
I
always
do know your
forget
memory
things.
thing.
So, yeah, his
Competent
face is blanking
people?
on me.
Did any of you guys catch
Wow. Okay.
his name?
Oh, you know, come to think of it, I actually, geez, I can't remember it either.
yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
Roll for deception here.
Can I roll for deception?
I honestly don't care if I roll bad. I
Wow,
don't care
that
if he
was-
knows that I'm lying.
Can I re-roll because I hit every single piece and died?
I got a 14.
Yeah. 14?
I don't care if he knows that I'm lying.
Okay, so I actually rolled worse than the first time, and I got a flat 2.
So
Plus 3.
14,
Okay, so 5?
14 plus 3, so
Okay.
17.
Okay, he's gonna look at the two of you. Like, listen, I know that that one's a mess, and that one could be senile, but the two of you, I know that you're lying to me, and I am not a person you want to be lying to.
well then watch your tone when you're talking about my friends.
I'm gonna
Okay.
approach him and be like, I've been here almost all my life. I do not know that man.
Okay.
Let me fix you.
Well,
And I also have something I need to adjust. If you could turn around.
all right.
The other way.
So,
You.
Sorry.
Zip something slide.
So sorry to audio.
Better.
okay.
Anyways, so if you could just please come with us, and we'll be out of here soon. We're almost to the plains. Promise.
Yeah, I suppose I'll come with you.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so now we trek back to your guys' room. The dining car is still full of wet eggs. It's gross in there. And now to the dining car.
So, can I ask him about
Or not
the,
to you, the
Can I ask him about the wet
sitting car.
eggs? Like, do you serve this to everybody? Does
It's what?
everybody get these wet eggs? What is up with these eggs?
Oh, they're goose eggs.
Okay.
It's one of our prime money makers.
You would
I
think
mean, we used to get a ton of imports
So
from.
why are they not good?
I think they're mighty fine. I love myself a goose egg, but hey, I'm biased.
Yeah, you are.
We used to get a lot more imports here in Anaconda until the Red Herring gang blocked off our trade embargoes.
All right.
So what
What's the-
exactly is going on with
Yeah.
the red herring
What started that?
and the some other individuals? Didn't catch their name, but
I'm so sorry.
I've just heard of another group, you know.
Well, the Red Herring gang, they're a bunch of bastards. They are the worst people, the scum of the earth. They want everyone to be able to have free food and be treated well, but they're doing it for free. Nobody's gonna make any money off of that. That's insane.
It's insane.
Insanity.
I'm gonna look to a gun at this point and go,
I'm going to look to Myth at this point and go,
I'm gonna be like, don't worry, I got this. And I like slide him.
take the stage.
So okay, if you guys like, you know, are like two, you know, big, smart, powerful people, why don't you like?
There's only one big, smart, powerful person, and it's our leader. It's not me. I'm
Oh,
above average size, and I'm
Well, what
above
if
average
what if you
intelligence,
guys,
but I'm
like,
not big and smart.
negotiated with each other and tried to come up with like a neutral solution that would like appease both parties.
Trying to negotiate with the Red Herring gang. They are ruthless.
You know, I think you're starting to stereotype people. And, you know, we talked about this when I first got on the train. I know I'm a tiefling. I know that's kind of bad. But I think you should maybe give them a chance. You know, again, we're working on the stereotypes. I get it. It's fine. But
No,
I
being a
think this would be
tiefling is the
benefit-
least of your sins. I truly do not care.
My God.
I'm a very tolerant individual.
Oh my God.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna kill this
whatever,
man.
you know, whatever it is.
This man's
I
not gonna
think
live.
We're working on it. And we should,
Anyway.
you know, think about that. You know, just keep it in your brain.
I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I'll be.
Do you want me to roll anything?
Oh, no. No, that really did convince me. You know, I'll think about talking to him.
Okay.
And that talk will happen in the next section.
Yay.
So how are you going to talk to
Okay.
yourself?
I'm
Welcome back. It's about to go down. You have arrived at Redmond's room with
Gerald.
With Gerald. Yep, that is his name. That was always his name. I planned that.
Gerald Goose Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Goose. Sorry, Mr. Goose Boy. Is there anything would know about Mr. What the heck was
Redmond.
it? Mr. Redmond Harrington before we go into this meeting?
Redmond Harrington is in there.
He
You didn't
didn't
tell
know
me it was
that.
him.
Why would you say?
No, I think we did mention it.
No, we didn't.
You just mentioned that it was one of them. You didn't mention that it was him.
Can I gift of gab him and just say that he never said that? Never said it.
I think he did say it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's fine. You know, it'll be fine.
I'm beginning to sense that it may have been better if I had forgotten his name.
Yes, you did tell me that you forgot his name. That's right.
Oh,
So
no.
you've just outed yourself as a liar, and not a good one at that.
That was a big whoopsie daisy.
Let's open the door and push him in and see what happens.
We just weren't sure, you know, where it was. We were a little worried, but now you seem like you're open to talking to him, so it's all good. Yeah, we were
Oh,
just
yeah.
we were just worried.
I'm open to talking.
You remember what I said? You know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Where is he? Which room?
Oh, you know, he's just in the one at the back of the train.
Anyone who I trust a little more want to tell me?
Who is that? Who do you trust? Is it me?
Anyone?
So, I just returned your goose feather. You shouldn't have. I don't.
That's true. You did return the goose feather, so.
Yeah, well, what else am I supposed to do? Girl, I need you to not.
Let's just let him talk.
You know what? Just, I don't have any to care right now. Just talk to him. Do it. I don't care.
Okay. So Gerald barges into the room, and he looks straight into the eye of the fish in the briefcase. Looks at it, a little bit of a wildness in his face. He was eager for this fight, this
Can I have? I don't
this
know.
democratic encounter.
Can I
you know,
have
this nice conversation. He looks at
whole
this
shindig.
fish. What?
Can I prepare? Like, I don't know if I can prepare a spell, but can I prepare hold person just in case he decides to go off the rails?
I was also
Yeah.
gonna cast Hold Person.
Yeah, you guys can prepare that.
Okay.
He's looking at the fish and he just goes, This is a fish.
Yeah.
You told me that Redmond Harrington was in here. This is a fish in a briefcase.
I like go up to the fish and I'm like, psst, 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 it's time for the meeting that we talked about. Psst.
Poke him a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish
Does he
in
flop?
the briefcase is gonna look up at you just a little bit and be like, "Hey, off." I'll bleep that.
No, come on. Now's your time. You're gonna talk to him, and you're gonna.
I'm not talking to anybody.
This is what you wanted.
Yeah, but this guy looks way scarier than when I knew him.
This is the same guy.
You got this.
I knew him when he was 6 years old.
We're here for you.
You knew when you were
got
6 years
this.
old?
I knew him when he was 6 years old, and he was a bastard back then.
Can you please untransform? I had to go through all the effort to bring him here for you to wimp out of this. Is that what you are? Are you a wimp?
Okay, at this point, Gerald is going to notice that you guys are talking to this fish, and the fish has been whispering. He hasn't heard the fish, but you guys are very clearly speaking to a fish in the briefcase. And he's just like, "What? I'm sorry, what? Is something... Is Redmond the fish?"
A fish? What? You see a fish?
He's right there.
Yeah!
I'm gonna look around. Do you guys see a fish? I see
We
a
were directly
regular.
talking to the fish.
Yeah, no, I see a regular person.
No, we see
It's
him.
Redmond
Yeah.
Harrington, yeah.
I mean, I just see a guy
There's
sitting.
a guy here. There's
Yeah.
a man. I, at this point, catch on to what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, you don't see he's got
Yeah.
a little top hat and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for
Very professional, man.
deception. Roll for gaslighting.
got
Who-
19.
Wait, is
Actually,
specific
can I
person?
do the opposite? He already doesn't trust me. What do you mean? I see the fish.
I got a 24.
I'm on your side, man. I see the fish.
You got a 24.
I got a 24.
Okay,
Roll
so
like gaslight.
so first off, Gerald is going to take some psychic damage here, and then he's gonna look at the fish in the briefcase and be like, "Redmond, I'm so proud of you. You did it. You wild shaped. I remember you telling me that you were trying to do that. And Redmond, still as a fish, just goes, yep, I'm really good at wild shaping too. Watch this. And he shapes back into his normal form as a human.
I think above table is for you. I think you should polymorph him into something
I
else.
don't have polymorph.
I was just
You have
reading
polymorph.
it. Do I have polymorph? I don't
What
know.
do I have?
Polymorph is a level 4 spell. None
Why
of us
can't-
have
Okay, never
polymorph.
mind.
Can I? No, I have nothing. I want to help him so bad. Bardic Inspiration. I play my saxophone a little bit.
What do I do?
Okay.
Oh my god, what can I do
He has
about
Bardic
this?
Inspiration, so if
Okay.
he wants to try to
Yeah, I
transform
mean, he
into-
still does not have access to polymorphs.
not polymorph, but just like
Or,
wild shape
yeah,
or something
wild
else.
shape,
Yeah,
a
do
better
go for it.
wild shape. But
Like
he's,
anything
so
else.
Gerald is going to look at, or no, I'm sorry. Redmond is going to look at Gerald and just be like, yeah.
Can I cast Mind Sliver?
Why would
Why?
you do that? We're
Okay.
not fighting.
On
Okay.
who?
I just wanted to make him feel a little bit more crazy. Continue.
No.
Okay.
I think it's good.
And he looks at him and he goes, yeah, it's been a while, but yes, I've become quite the druid since you all left me to die.
Oh, what?
Gerald is gonna look at him and be like, Uncle Redmond, I was 6 years old.
Alright, we got some family beef now.
This is a family drama? Everything's getting better. Okay, so head of the red herrings is the uncle of the conductor / not the head of the goose people, but close enough. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Redmond's gonna look at him and go, yeah, I'm sorry. I should put blame in other places, but that's just not how people should treat each other, especially when I was really just trying to do the right thing. Gerald is gonna look at this is difficult.
Yeah.
This is not an easy thing to do here.
I'm so sorry.
Gerald's gonna look at him and just kind of nod. Gerald has never known any life other than within the Wild Goose Boys, and so he understands that his entire life he's been told that they had to betray Redmond for a good reason, but now there's a third party. Now there's you guys to sort of mediate this discussion.
Friendship.
We're healing family trauma today. Yeah.
So would anyone like to jump in and say anything between
Oh my
the two
god,
of
so
them?
this is a lot.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean, yeah,
be
it sounds like
quiet.
there was a lot of. Yeah, you're gonna be quiet.
Take the
Mythicus
floor.
is not. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a whole kind of a big misunderstanding. I think if maybe you guys keep talking about it, you'll start to understand each other's perspective, and maybe you'll find some common ground.
No, there was no misunderstanding. See,
Uh-huh. We need to have
and
like
this is-
we need to have like a somehow to tell who's talking.
if I'm looking this way,
do you have anything you can put on your head?
Do I have anything I can put on my head? I don't know. If I'm looking this way, I'm Redmond. If I'm looking this way, I'm Gerald.
Okay.
Okay. No, there's got to be something I can put on my head.
Oh
This is a
no,
Walmart sack.
All right.
it's the fish. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Right. What was I talking about?
Hang on. This is even. Just use this.
It's a red herring.
Okay. Oh my God. I don't remember
You
my
said
train
that
of-
it wasn't a misunderstanding.
Oh, there was no misunderstanding. You see, the Wild Goose Boys, at the time we were just the misdirectors. That was our
collective
gang.
name.
Yeah, our together name. Back when we were tight. See, what we wanted was economic control of Enocone, and of course, the government being so hands off, they allowed this because it's not their time to interfere. We got most of our imports from Pruitigo. Of course, everyone gets their imports from Pruitigo. That's all they're good for.
Okay.
And we were distributing them, and then we started to make a little bit of money, and then we started to make a lot of money. And I decided at some point, I don't really like making all this money. It's making me feel bad inside. There's a lot of ethics complications here. But as soon as I brought that up to my brother, he was like, "You're weak." And then he cast me out. He told me I'd never be a druid, told me I'd never be a mob boss, told me that I was told me that I was weird and that people didn't even like me.
Well, that was uncalled for, unnecessary. I think that was
Yeah.
very.
Yeah, that sucks. A lot of brothers bully their brothers, and that's unfortunate.
Well,
It
don't I
is.
know it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm chill with Red Harrington right now. I agree with what he
you know,
wanted
I
to
may
do.
have heard that maybe your brother misses you. Maybe he regrets the decision that he made. You know, up at the other side of the car, I heard he's been looking for you and he wants to apologize for what happened.
Well, do you think that we could go do that? Do you think we could go talk to him and reconcile?
Should we bring him here? Because if we go there, there's a lot more
Yeah.
goose guys.
There's a lot more of them.
Yes.
Oh, they're
But
They're
are
my
they like your
family.
old friends? Yeah, and you're.
my family. I think I would like to see them.
Okay. Okay.
And the conductor can take us up there, and he'll make sure that nothing bad happens.
Right?
Right.
I didn't think you were gonna put it
Oh
back on.
God! There's so much glitter. Was it on the bandana? Oh no!
I forgot about glitter.
Oh. Dude, it's over. It's over for me.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
hard-
You'll be fine. It washes out easy. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
Listen, there's
We're rolling
glitter everywhere.
persuasion in real
But
life.
yeah, you know,
Listen.
it washes out real good. It
What
washes
number is
out
that?
real good. That's
I'm
like 3.
cooked.
Anyways,
I'm never getting this
but yeah,
glitter out.
let's go talk to the people in the other train. I think
Okay.
There's a lot of
And
glitter on that.
the conductor's gonna lead us up there, and he's gonna make sure everything's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Because you guys have talked around, you realize, oh yeah, everything is.
You just,
maybe
you just had to like do what we were told, and maybe we didn't really think about it.
Okay. You know, I believe you. I really appreciate this. This is such a nice thing you're doing for me. And you.
That's what heroes do.
Well, a hero you certainly are.
Aww.
And they
God, I
they
hope
start
this
to
works.
trek up towards the
This doesn't work, I'll
mob
be so sad.
thing.
The
mob
mob
thing.
thing.
Yeah. And as you enter, what order are you in? Like,
Oh God, we're
I
gonna
think
start-
I'm definitely right up front because
Right
I'm
up
like,
front.
yeah,
We're
this is gonna
definitely going
work.
into combat.
This is gonna work.
Yeah, I'm also going to be up front, but with a completely different state of mind of this is going to go poorly, and I need to be there to
Can I be
protect
standing?
both of them.
I don't know. I
I'll
want to stand
go.
near you, but
I'll go behind Mythicus here.
So
I'm-
from what I understand, me, Anton,
Yeah.
you.
why am I in the back?
Well,
I
you
was
can.
gonna-
You're small. You can be
Well,
wherever.
yeah, but also like I was gonna stand behind.
okay,
Oh,
you're
okay.
behind
Gerald.
Harold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you're-
behind the two people, so they can't.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't run,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why he would. but
And-
I'm
So
just-
we're front. They're behind each of us.
And Gerald and Redmond are like together, like kind of
Side by side.
united.
Yeah.
united.
yeah.
They're holding hands.
They're like-
Skipping.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna
And
roll
I'm sorry, the
into-
relationship between them,
initiative.
at one point you said brother. I thought
Uncle and-
nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gerald is Redmond's nephew. The leader of the Wild Goose Boys is
Yeah.
Is
his brother.
his brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Did you make that up?
Hmm?
Did you make that up like in the last break?
No.
Well, it was a great
Yeah.
development. I love it.
So you there's glitter on my paper.
It'll be fine.
You guys head
Bummer.
to the mob thing, and the door swings open. The concierge recognizes most of you and says, "And welcome back to the mob." Holy shit, Redmond! And everyone in the car stands up at attention. The
Gun drawn.
yeah,
Hey!
okay.
Maybe just
I'm gonna
hand on holster.
hand on holster. Hand on
Yeah.
holster.
I still I still have hold person prepared. I'm still ready to hold someone.
I also have yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to hold people.
So the most well-dressed man, the one that I called attention to earlier, stands up and starts looking right at Redmond. And does anyone have a third thing?
I've got horns.
Yeah, why not?
They're not gonna be easy to sit there.
So,
Cool, huh?
That works so
yes,
well.
that's really cool, actually.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
It took out the dragon.
Yeah.
Not the
Oh,
dragon.
well, how are we gonna play Dungeons and Dragons now? It's just Dungeons
It's
now.
just dungeon.
Dungeons and.
This is a bag made by my friend Kate. Thank you, Kate. Okay, so
Oh my God.
the leader of the
By the
Wild Goose
intimidating
gang
force.
Yeah.
looks at his estranged brother. Who let you on here? And didn't tell me that you were coming. Wow, it's
Back off the holster.
it's good to see you. It really is good to see you. Because I have been meaning to kick your ass for years. And he
And back on the holster.
he reaches for a weapon of his own and points it at Redmond.
Oh.
Okay, at this point, I'm kind of like jutting in between them. Now I've got my hand on kind of my sword.
Yeah, and I'm
Man.
getting ready to
I
cast
know.
Hard
One person's
Poison.
in my hand. It's ready.
I'm gonna kind of have like left hand on sword and kind of like pushing Myth backwards. And I'm just gonna tell him, put it down.
Well, I mean, your weapon suggests what I had been suspicious of. You came here with violent intent, right? And you wanted to kill me.
Didn't. We literally didn't.
Okay, gonna keep it real with you. Yes, we did have violent intent. That
Hey.
was the two of us. This one here decided to go with team friendship. Somehow that worked out well. Now this is a whole family reunion thing. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit confused. I just want to see to the end of this so that we can, get on with our day. Frankly, we're just killing time for the next couple of hours before we get to our stop on this train. So I don't know what's going on here. Frankly, I have no personal bets on where this is going to end up. I don't really care, to be honest, if you decide to kill your brother or not. But yeah, sure, I'll get involved. Why not?
Well, that was a long-winded explanation. I don't plan on killing my brother. I thought he was here to kill me.
He just wants
No,
to talk to you.
you both are just wanting to talk. Redmond just wants to come talk
He
to
wanted
me.
to come talk to you. That's what he said. He said he missed you.
Well, yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's everyone take a deep breath.
Yeah,
Sit
everyone.
down.
Put back the
Okay,
sword.
take a seat. You can
Yeah.
take a you can
And
take
back
a
off the holster.
you can take a seat next to my friends. And he points to the raggedly dressed men who were sitting next to him. They scoop together. Let me introduce you. We got this is Itchy, Patchy, Bernie, and Scratchy.
You
They're
got
my-
it.
Okay.
They're my pals.
All right.
And would someone roll perception for me?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so I'm gonna get
That's
a
controversial
nat
again.
one.
That
Yeah.
one.
Ooh,
10?
16. You have plus
Okay,
Oh,
16.
yeah. Do I have a plus
That's
for
good.
perception?
16
I
is
have
good enough at least.
I have a 10.
So you see, I don't need to have this on anymore. You see these four strange men. The first one that he pointed to, Itchy, you can tell that he's kind of scratching at himself. He's got scratches on his face, and it looks like there's maybe there's some kind of like bug pet on his head. That may be the cause of it. Patchy, he's got a large eye patch, one that's not just made out of a blue post-it note, over his left eye and a scratch mark over it. He looks sort of angrily at the last one, Scratchy. The third one is Bernie, that's short for Bernard, and then Scratchy has a hook hand.
gotcha. Okay.
I like Bernard. Okay, so I guess we can sit down. Are we close enough to hear the conversation that's about to go down between you?
Yeah.
Cool. I still have whole person ready. I'm ready to go.
All right, since
Here you go.
yeah.
Three
and
characters.
feel free to interrupt. So, okay.
Everyone stay as quiet as you can.
Everyone, shh. Let's let him do all the talking.
Willie, it's great to see you. I just
Did you say Williot?
Willie.
Really?
Oh, they said Williot. I
Really?
was
He's
like,
the brother?
Willie
Yes.
is the brother.
He's the leader?
It's very good to see you. I'm happy that we can negotiate now. Have you decided to stop being a economic tyrant?
Oh. No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt because you wanted me to. Is there a reason that, like, I mean, obviously there's for money. Like, that's why you want to be an, as he phrased it, economic tyrant.
Yeah. Are you asking him this? Like, are you?
I think so.
Okay.
Like, is it just for the money? Is that what it is?
Because I'm evil as.
Oh my God.
I'll bleep it again. I know how to do it.
You just gotta know when it happens.
Yeah.
Great.
No, sir, I am not a good person.
All right, cool.
No, I will gladly take the money in place of people's well-beings.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
That's
I don't care about your opinion. I'm rich and evil.
All right. Do we have to kill him?
No.
But he's
All right, team friendship, get in there.
Evil, but not in like in like morally bad way. Not
Yes,
in like
it is.
he's gonna like, I don't know. He's not a monster.
But he's taking
just-
money from people that need it. And all this Redmond guy wants to do is give these people money and like food, from what I gathered. So there's nothing I have against the red hair
Mythicus
guy.
is having like an internal dilemma at the moment. Like, he is bad, but killing people's bad. And I'm just gonna sit there and think for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, it's right about time for the train to make a stop.
Is it our stop?
So there have been multiple stops that you guys missed over the course of the night, and if you look out the window, you can tell that this is not necessarily your stop, as you're still in the desert. But there is a large hill, and in it there's a mine. There's some people working outside the mine, and there is a flag with a gray and black feather on it. However, the conversation that you're having right now can still take place on the plane or on the train. But if you need some air, it's a possibility.
Well, my only concern is that if we get off this train, it's going to leave without us.
Yeah.
Although, if you get enough of the Wild Goose Boys, I suspect the train won't be going anywhere.
No, they are the ones who run this.
Yeah.
I don't want to get off and be around more Wild Goose Boys. Because then if we have to fight them, there's going to be a lot of them. Do you want us to get off the train?
I just want to stay on the train.
Stay on the train?
Yeah.
Okay.
My aim doesn't change whether I'm on or off the train.
Hard. All right. So you guys remain on the train after this stop, and then the train starts again. You take a note of this stop as mythic, as myth. You know that this is the second to last stop before the evil, scary, dark wizard tower.
Gotcha. Okay. So wait, this stop and then the last stop is the.
No,
okay.
so there's one more
There's
stop.
one more in between. Okay.
And then it's the
Yeah. Okay.
evil, dark, scary wizard tower.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. All right, keep going.
Now, I don't plan on making any amends between me and my brother here, but you are all free to voice your opinions if you think it'll help persuade me. And a sadistic sort of smile twists onto his face that I'm not going to do. I don't think that I could make a sadistic smile if I tried. But the what did I say his name was? Willie puts his hands at his hips, revealing not just one gun but two.
Okay, sorry, I was making note of the mine with the Goose Boys. Do you have anything you want to input?
I
This is
think,
your idea.
I'll be
yeah,
honest.
assuming they've just kind of been going back and forth at this point. Not
Yeah,
really.
they've been bickering off
Yeah.
screen.
So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, fine, Mom is right, and I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make my voice like a booming like lion sound, and just
Okay.
say, "Shut up."
All
Okay,
right.
and both of them are dumbfounded as they look at you.
Yeah.
All right.
Be like, both of you. You should love the fact that you have a brother. You know who? There are people who would crave to have their families, who miss their families so deeply and are so sad that they're not around. And like at this point, Mythicus is kind of like crying and is like, "You guys should be ashamed of yourselves." And I don't know. I want to roll like intimidation or, yeah, persuasion or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. At advantage,
At
since you
advantage,
used the
cool.
spell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
They
good.
get that
I feel
advantage.
like Zelp looks
Am I? So just to clarify, am I
Mhm.
rolling intimidation or persuasion?
Whichever one's higher.
Okay.
Whichever one you want to use.
That's a 19 plus 11.
Wow.
That's
You
a-
know what? I think I'll
that's a
allow it. I
30.
think that one might do it.
Yeah.
The two brothers look at each other, and they are inspired by your message. They understand that you're right. They should be happy to have the people that they have. And Willie kind of looks at, I'm sorry, there's so many people
Gerald.
now, Redmond, and he goes,
Redmond. Oh my God,
You
there are so
know-
many people.
I guess we could mark our prices down a little bit, just a tad. I mean, I still do like making the money, but
I mean, who doesn't
You
like
know,
making money though?
I'd rather make some money with you around.
Aww.
Yeah, friendship, yeah.
Okay.
And like at this
Great.
point, I've like sat back down on the train car, and I'm like, and like watching them make up, and I'm like, I did a good thing today.
You did good. Congratulations on your first mission.
Okay, so Redmond
they made
shakes,
up.
shakes hands with his brother as they look at each other for a second, and then they decide shaking hands isn't enough, and they go in for a hug. It's very nice. There's a
I'm scared.
choir. There's a choir of ahs from the other
Someone's
Wild
gonna get
Goose
shot.
boys. Only if you let it. So.
Thank God. Okay.
Only if you want to shoot someone,
I do
you
not.
can, but I don't think that there
I
needs to
think
be
that would be a bad thing to do at
any
this
sort
point.
of violence here. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's go back to our train car, I guess.
Yep. Okay, you guys go
We did it.
back to your train car.
You can probably take it off your head now.
Yeah, I can. Oh my God, thank you.
I was just gonna leave it. Upon getting back, I'm gonna pull Myth to the side and just welcome to the team.
Oh, yeah. I'll be honest, that wheelie guy's kind of annoying anyways. I just really need an excuse to yell at him, but I was trying to keep myself calm, but sometimes mom is right, you just gotta yell at people sometimes and then they'll listen.
I'm so interested as to who your parents are or were. I don't really know.
I don't really know either. Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when you said this stuff about the whole family thing, Zoe kind of looked at you with like a
Yeah.
type of like feeling. So Zoe is internally very happy that they did make up, because I feel like Zoe would have a little bit of be very upset if they didn't. Just like they wouldn't show it, but it's a little obvious. He's like,
So you make it back to your train car and you sit for a moment. At this point, a lot of time has passed, and you make it to the second stop. This is a town. You look out. It's a small town, pretty typical Western town. There's a water tower, and there's a large stage at the end of town. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to Fate."
Ooh.
Would you like to get off here or ride just one more stop to the scary dark evil wizard tower?
do you want
I'll
to
be
go perform on
honest,
the
this is kind of
stage?
tempting. Yeah.
It's called
On the stage.
Fate.
It's called
At the
Fate.
very
My name is
least.
Myth. Come on now.
At the very least, I'm gonna get off. Is there anyone at the station?
There's nobody waiting for the train now.
Is there anyone who sells tickets? I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just really quickly walk out and ask them, like, hey, how far to the scary dark evil wizard tower?
You planning on going on foot?
Well, if this train leaves.
Depends on how close the next train stop takes us. I know we're in the general area. Can I also roll Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
That's not great. Six.
Okay, well, the Arcana check is mostly
That's a 9.
at this
Is
point.
it?
Yeah, that's a 9. There's a little dot.
Oh.
So at this point, you know that you are getting very close to the tower. It's just that the aura of the tower that's been speaking to you in your dreams is not as loud as you thought it would be.
Okay.
We should ask, if we get off now, how long would it be until the train is back to take us to the last stop?
About 24 hours.
24 hours? Okay.
Yeah,
I really want to perform on that stage.
I
I'll
wouldn't.
be honest.
I wouldn't.
Sidebar with these two. We saw how much damage that the molds did in just a couple of days. As much as I'd like to do some sightseeing around here, I'm not sure we have the time to spend.
Can we come back then?
Well, of course we can come back.
Okay.
I mean, we got to take the train back. I assume the train's a one-way trip.
Yeah, it just loops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we have to go back around the whole entire loop to get back here, though.
How far is it? Well, yeah, I guess if it's a loop, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I would suggest if you're going, and this is in character, I would suggest if you're going to the scary dark evil wizard tower, which terrible idea, you should just
we're
stay
aware.
on the train. You're not gonna make it from foot here. You can't run from fate.
Okay.
Can you elaborate on
alright.
that? What do you mean by that? What is the deal?
Yes, well, this town is called Fate, and if you left on foot from here, you wouldn't be able to make it there. It's too far.
So that's just like a
I
fun way of
just-
saying it.
Yeah,
Can't run
no,
from
I
fate.
think he just wanted to sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
so
that.
I've been on the train.
train.
Do I know about this town? And kind of what he's talking about, essentially?
Yeah, I mean, you've passed this town an uncountable amount of times.
Yeah.
You've never stopped in it, but you've
Yeah.
seen it.
Okay.
How much do I know about this town?
About Fate,
Yeah.
it was founded after you left. So
Okay.
it's a small but
new town.
growing little homestead.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could always come back if we need wares or whatever.
I guess.
Well, I'm gonna look at these two and go, well, I'm kind of conflicted. On one hand, I don't want to avoid any further what we're about to do, but I also feel like I owe it to both of you to give you at least a few hours, at most, more of some normalcy
Do you
before we go to this tower, because
do you know how long this train sits here?
Sits here, like at each stop,
Yeah.
about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't know if we have that
Okay.
time. Man.
But you are friends with the conductor. If you wanted to request to stay here just for a little bit,
Let's do
you
that.
could try. Yeah.
Can we do that?
Just an hour.
This
we
one's
can
got
do
a
a show
plus
in an
11
hour, right?
perception.
Show in an hour?
I think that
Persuasion?
we can
Yeah.
pull that off.
Yeah.
Let's go talk
Yeah,
to
I'm
her.
gonna go.
Okay.
I'm just sprinting like,
Hey,
we're gonna stay,
hey.
and I'm
Yeah.
sprinting down the conductor.
Yeah.
It's
Can we stay for a
Gerald.
little bit, please, Gerald?
Yeah,
Conductor?
Gerald.
Who drives
the
the train?
conductor is Gerald.
Conductor doesn't
Gerald.
drive the train.
Can we stay for a little bit? There's a stage. I wanna play on stage, and I don't wanna miss the train, and I wanna go to. Please.
For everything you've done for my family, you can have whatever you want. You can stand
Great.
here for 10 hours if you wanted. But yes, I'm sure we could work with that in an hour.
Yeah. And then I'm running to the stage. I'm
go.
ready to
We're
perform.
Okay. So you are heading towards the stage at the end of the town of Fate, Anacone, and that is where we will end this section. We will see you in the next one. Welcome back. We are in a little town called Fate.
I'm so excited.
This
do
is
it?
there are a few buildings. They seem pretty freshly built, as we know that this is a new township. But strangely, there is nobody here.
Cool. We're gonna go to the stage.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanna have your conversation, we're gonna
Yeah.
go to the stage. So we're ahead of you
Yeah.
by like a mile.
Yeah.
A
So
mile.
There's
Well, actually not that much. I have
Yeah.
tiny legs.
so there's the one person at the station who like runs it, but there's
Yeah.
nobody else.
Yeah,
At least that we
so-
can see.
Yeah, I should have mentioned the person who runs or is at the station is a member of the Wild Goose Boys. All the people
Okay.
who work at the stations are
All
from
the
the
train
train
people
people.
are- okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys ran to the stage.
We are going to the stage.
Okay, roll
Yep.
me a perception check.
All right.
Do you also want me to roll? Or no, just sorry.
17.
I also
17?
got 17.
Nice.
Oh, you guys are so in sync.
We are
That's
in
super
sync.
nice for you guys to notice that there are no people in the seats.
The way that
by
he said
these
people though.
Yeah, you're catching on. So the seats are full not of people, but of masses. There's a clump of the mycelium that you three have seen at this point. You've heard of it,
Yeah.
but this is your first time actually encountering it, and there's a hulking mass of it. You look at it, and with your high roll, you notice that this thing is moving. It could almost be comparable to breathing, but it's strange. You don't know how there would be lungs in there. It could also be beating, but you don't know, is this just a
gross.
heart? What is this thing? As you look a little closer, you're looking at it, and you notice that it is most definitely looking back.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab your arm and we're gonna
Yeah,
back
I'm
up
gonna
a
be
little
like,
bit.
what is that?
Back up. So you remember what we were talking about on the train? How we're on the same page? That there's something going on.
Yeah,
That's
the mold.
That's that.
That's the mold?
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Huh. I've heard of mold before. Not usually a big deal. That is not what mold looks like.
It's more mushrooms.
It's
than mold.
mycelium.
It's mycelium, as they would say.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, okay, so this is
Huh.
a big deal. Yeah,
is.
all right.
Yeah,
people
so-
it's not great.
mention that.
We
So
should.
we should probably not be here.
Yeah. Well, we're here already. Can't run from fate.
The train's still here.
Yeah, the train is still here if you guys just want to dip, but
I mean, like, should we, like,
I am so.
Uh,
kill
can-
it? Can
yeah.
we kill the mound? I
We
don't
can
know.
set
fire.
fire to the. Can during this, while this is happening succinctly, I get the feeling we're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna go to the bar.
Because we're behind at this point,
Yeah.
so we wouldn't even know.
We
that this
don't
is
know
Oh,
about
about us,
God.
yeah.
Don't ever
Do-
split the party.
Why did
we
you split the party?
Because you guys ran ahead.
I thought you were following us.
you guys split the party.
I thought you were following us.
You split the party.
Ugh.
Anyways, So we split the party, and we're
Yeah.
investigating. Do we also see the same mold?
No, so you kind of it's a little far away. If you're going to the bar, like if you're dead set on going to the bar,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't have seen it from that far away.
Well, is there more mold in the bar?
In the bar, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I have nothing that can fight this
Yeah,
thing.
there
Got a
is.
17.
Okay.
Because I'm with them. So.
There, not really. If you look behind the bar, there seems to be some on the floor crawling up the bar.
Oh.
But inside the bar, the seats and the places where you would expect people to be, no.
When you say the back, do you mean like
Behind the bar, yeah.
just behind the bar? Okay.
Should we go find them? Because I have nothing to
Yeah,
fight these things with.
Probably.
Do you have anything with fire related? Do you?
No. I never really got the chance to practice that.
Okay. We're gonna back up slowly. I'm not taking my eyes off of this thing. We're gonna back up and we're gonna
It's
go
not
find
taking
them.
its eyes off you.
Great. We're gonna go find these two guys and we're gonna recoup because I do not.
Yeah.
You're the only one that has anything, I think, that can fight these things.
Yeah.
Like actually.
While
Right?
we're in this empty bar and we're kind of before it settles in that something is very not strange, I'm just gonna very briefly pull Anton aside and yeah. I really appreciate everything you're doing today.
Can't say it's been easy, but you know, I didn't really get a choice here, but
No.
I'm used to that.
And
Alright.
that is something that I recognize, and of course, I have some responsibility in this for never asking myself about more of your history. But I hope that, despite the fact that you don't have the choice, and that to an extent you have to be here, that you know that I appreciate it a lot. And I thought I was mad at you for trying to leave, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I understand.
To be honest, Gunn, when I first got in this group, I almost hated all of you for bringing me in. You know, I fought hard, and I was ready to rest, and I guess I don't want to face anything anymore. And but I've got to say, I couldn't have picked a better group of people to have
Well.
with me.
You know what they say where I'm from? Ain't no rest for the wicked, brother. And at this point, I get the feeling these two are entering the bar.
Okay.
Cinematic timing.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know if you noticed. There's a lot of this. Are we gonna just call it mycelium? Because I don't want to do that. It's lame. That's too scientific.
Mold.
There's a lot
I'm
of
calling
mold.
it the mold.
You know, the mold that we're
The
talking
mold.
about.
Yeah.
There's like a huge lump of it outside.
That would explain the severe
massive.
lack of people. I
And
was
it-
just noticing that.
It feels like it's looking at me, and it looks like it's breathing, and it's in the audience right next. I don't have anything to fight it with, so we haven't. I thought we'd come find you guys, because I don't know what to do.
So to clarify, there is nobody else in this town.
Not a soul.
I would like to cast Fireball at the theater.
All right.
Well, I never got to perform.
And you also didn't check.
You want to
that
play
there-
us out?
You also didn't check that there was another bed. That's fine. That's fine.
Huh?
Well, you didn't check that there was no people. You just cast in.
Well, I clarified.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen any other people, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there might be other people around, just not obviously here.
Although
But do you
if
think
they
they'll
were
be
near-
around in the area of effect?
Probably not in the mold. I'll be honest. No.
I would say the mold would take up the entire space of a fireball.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my logic. Is it's an aptly placed shot.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Whatever. I just rolled a hit.
No.
No, you just cast.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, if you're just casting fireball and eliminating this whole thing, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Who
think
has 5d6s?
You don't need to roll for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically the way 20-foot radius, any creature in that makes a dex saving throw, and it's 8d6.
Okay, so essentially I'm just setting it the whole place on
yeah.
fire. I'm blowing it
Yeah.
up. Okay, I go, well, that's a problem. And then a massive explosion over the theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Splinters of wood and ashes fill the air almost like a firework. The blob is no more,
Cool.
except
That
for
was
the
fairly easy.
bits on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Problem solved. You ready to hit the road, or?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is that it? We're getting back in the
Yeah.
train?
Yeah, sure. Go back on the train.
Yeah.
I don't know. None of that felt right, but okay. What other option do we have?
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
perform on another
you know,
stage.
we're headed somewhere else anyways, so.
Tons
know,
of stages in
I
the
mean-
world.
I heard there's a music car at the back of the train.
Yeah, I perform there.
Did you look at my notes, dude?
Nope. I did not.
This guy looked at my notes.
No, I didn't.
But I perform there all the time. We can go perform in the train. That's a, yeah.
Okay.
Something sits wrong in my soul that we blew up a stage that had the word fate on it.
I'm sure that's fine.
I don't like how this feels. I don't know.
Well, you know what they say, you can't run from fate, so it'll catch up to us.
You can't run from fate, but you sure as heck can blow it up.
I don't know if making perception check will make a difference. It'll just tell me that there's things that are blown up. I hate you. I hate you.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so are
Fine,
you
so
guys
back on the
just
train.
getting back on the train?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not
I vote yes.
questioning this. I'm just kind of, I almost
Oh.
respect him for just immediately.
Yeah.
I'll put
Casting
something to shoot
fireball,
democracy.
so-
I vote yes, whatever you guys vote. That's
Yeah.
cool with me.
Yeah.
I mean, what other option do we have? We
We
got off the
don't,
train to
yeah.
perform, and now we don't have anything to perform on.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Okay, yeah.
You gonna perform for
I
the
don't
bowl?
feel good about this place anyways, so.
Well, I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Okay. You get back on the train.
Great.
And with a nod to Gerald, the conductor, the train starts in its path again. All of you head to the music car at the back of the train, and you get to start performing. Tell me how that goes.
I'm busting out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be essentially in like, I feel like, oh my god, I get to perform myself, like, really? Well, we can play whatever song you would like. You know, I know all your big songs, so I mean,
Oh,
I can
oh
I can
God.
be your, like, accompanist.
So tell me a little bit about Myth here. Are they a
Yeah.
person who thrives or crumbles under pressure?
Oh god, okay.
That's crumbles.
I would
as a
say,
person.
yeah, definitely, like, there's a bit of resistance, but under a lot of pressure, yeah, it's like, crumble,
Crumbles.
for sure.
Okay, so roll me your performance check at disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
We're
And,
Alright, pink die, never
Zell
let me
as well.
down.
please.
That doesn't look good.
Yikes. 18.
Is it a nat 20? You know what? Because it's a nat 20, keep it. Just keep it.
I got an 18.
Whatever.
I rolled an 8, but I got an 18.
Okay.
But
So, you guys perform a song together. What song?
Oh, I was gonna perform Tiny Dancer. I'm just gonna perform Tiny Dancer
yeah,
with
I'm like, oh yeah, that's one of your biggest hits. Of course I know that one. Yeah.
Got my
Do
saxophone
you want
out.
me to play the lute, the flute, the violin, or the guitar?
Whichever one you're most comfortable with.
I'll play the lute then. Okay, it's my favorite.
All right, so we do that.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in this room with us, or is it just the 4 of us?
Yes. The closer to the back you are on this train,
The more.
the more like the
yeah.
culture is present. So, and like I kind of said, there's the train is basically the counterculture of Anaconia. If you don't fit in with the farmers or the cowboys, you live on the train. And so, I know that that's a little redundant, farmers and cowboys, but that's really all we got here. You basically live on the train as a round trip. The people who are the kind of melting pot type people are on the train, and the music car is where they go for entertainment. So there are quite a few
how
different
big is
people
it? 'Cause I wanted to prestidigitation, some fun little like lights on
Oh.
the ceiling of the car
here.
while we perform,
So
or like some like following like
Zeld isn't just a musician.
I
Zeld's a
am-
performer.
perform.
Yeah.
each car is about 20 by 60 feet.
Okay, so the people in the front get to see that because it's only 10 feet.
Okay.
So people in the front get to see some lights.
Yeah.
Get some fun little light show while we perform together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
like it's kind of like I'm playing like the sparks. Like I feel like they come out of the saxophone a little bit, and it's like you know.
That's cool.
Does anyone recognize me in here?
Yeah. A few people. They've seen you.
Don't recognize me.
Most people do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a few people rig it, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. This is fun. I
Yeah.
still don't feel
Yeah.
It's like I hate that we blew it up.
Yeah.
So you guys perform your song. It's beautiful. The people love it, and you feel a connection forming between the two of you, just as performers. You guys are pretty in sync. I mean, you both rolled 17s earlier, so you have a good time in this music car. You guys are watching it, and right as your song comes to a close, the train starts to slow down.
It's time.
It's time.
All right. So, you ready to go?
Am I feeling
Yeah,
anything?
Strong nausea.
Okay.
We should get.
I'm gonna
you should be
assume
like-
that it's the goose eggs I ate this morning, and
Nothing else.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna say-
that's what I'm gonna tell myself, but
I noticed that you look
no.
pale, and I'm like, we should really get you off the train. Do you get motion sick? Okay, let's get off the train, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is where you guys wanted to stop, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
While everyone's leaving, I'm gonna just kind of be like gripping onto kind of the, I guess the armrest kind of section of the chair, and I'm not even kind of watching them leave. I'm just kind of thinking and obviously worried as I kind of my nails even start to kind of go into it, and I just start trying to calm myself by breathing once everyone is kind of leaving a little bit, and eventually I'm able to push myself up, but it's kind of clear as I'm walking behind everyone that something's really not right. Like obviously everyone's kind of sick, but it's especially kind of worrying me.
Got it. So with this air of dread, you step off the train. There were no windows in the music car just because, you know, that would ruin
Acoustics,
the ambience
come on.
and the acoustics, right? So as you step off, you see a new environment. Instead of sand, there's lush grass and trees, and hills instead of sort of cavernous structures. But none of that matters. It's almost an afterthought compared to the spike coming from the ground, this jutting brimstone, this building who none could mistake it for anything other than the evil, dark, scary wizard tower. There's an aura you all feel of dread, and that is amplified tenfold within you, Redgun. As you stare at this tower, you realize that something is going to happen as soon as you try to enter it. Something terrible. Something which we will find out on the next episode. Thank you for sticking with us through this extra long episode. We hope you enjoyed. We will see you on the next one.